All right, good evening, everybody. I'm going to run through the events that happened here today. That resulted in the death of a deputy sheriff. At about 4:25 this afternoon, a call came in to the communication center about a person who was at Forelock Road and East Lake Road in a white pickup truck who was passed out, unresponsive. East Lake Fire Rescue responded, and the vehicle was parked on Forelock, facing westbound, just east of the intersection of East Lake. The fire department approached the vehicle, saw the person inside, and he was unresponsive, and the fire department made a decision to break the window to try and get inside to help the person who was unconscious. When the fire department broke the window, the person then fled and proceeded west on Forelock, north on East Lake Road. At that point, two deputies were northbound on East Lake Road, stopped where the fire department was, and the person took off northbound. They were not in pursuit. They didn't get anywhere near him. They didn't follow him. He had just taken off northbound. He got up to the intersection of Keystone and East Lake Road, turned east. At that point, one of the sergeants was up on Keystone Road and saw the car. The sergeant got behind him just to try and do a traffic stop. As the vehicle approached the Woodfield subdivision, which is to the east of East Lake Road, south off of Keystone. And the vehicle slowed, made a south turn into the Woodfield subdivision, and then immediately jumped the median, made a U-turn going back northbound, and fled from the sergeant who was trying to do the traffic stop. The sergeant didn't pursue. Saw the vehicle go back westbound on Keystone Road, and the sergeant was again westbound, and he got back to the intersection of Keystone and East Lake and saw the vehicle sitting in the turn lane to go south on East Lake Road. A deputy was at the intersection, came up to the car to try and pinch it off. Suspect went around the deputy and then took off at a high rate of speed southbound on East Lake Road. He was swerving all over the road, weaving, driving at a high rate of speed, engaged in very, very dangerous and extremely reckless driving. Deputy Michael Magli was northbound on East Lake Road, and because of the extremely dangerous driving and the reckless operation at high speeds, it was a situation where the person needed to be stopped, otherwise he was going to hurt someone else. So Deputy Magli parked his car northbound in the median, got out, and removed the stop sticks from the back of his cruiser. Now, stop sticks are just tire deflation devices, so if you have a car that is, like this one was, going reckless, high speeds, needed to be stopped, at that point the safest way to do it is to try and deflate the tires so that the vehicle would come to a rest and not endanger anyone else. As Deputy Magli got off his cruiser, he removed the stop sticks from the rear of the car and then moved to the road so he could deploy the stop sticks. As he was moving to the west on the median, the suspect vehicle spun out, flipped over, and very, very violently slammed into Deputy Magli and his cruiser. The cruiser did about 180 degrees spin out. Deputy Magli was pinned under the car, and he is deceased. The person driving the car, the suspect, is Robert Allen, and I'll spell his last name for you, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Holzaepfel. He's a white male. Date of birth is 6/3 of 87. And I know this will come as a shock. He's got 16 prior felony convictions. He's got a suspended driver's license. He's on probation until 2022. He's drunk, and he's been arrested. Deputy Magli began his career with the Sheriff's Office in 2013 as a part-time criminal justice specialist at the courthouse. He was transferred to a deputy recruit position in November of 2013. He graduated from the Police Academy in 2014, went through the field training program, and he's been assigned to the Patrol Operations Bureau in the Sheriff's Office since that time. He's assigned to our North District station, and he worked day shift. Deputy Magli has a wife, 2 small children, mom and dad, other family members. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers during this tough time. The scene is still active. It'll be closed off. The crime scene will be active, and East Lake Road will be closed off probably until mid-morning tomorrow. So for traffic purposes, for the public, people need to get to work. If they have to come out of subdivisions, we'll help people get out, but nobody will be able to go north or south on East Lake Road. It'll be closed off at Keystone Road, and it'll be closed off at Ridgemore Boulevard probably until mid-morning tomorrow. So people need to know that and plan, leave early and plan accordingly. Again, I'm telling you what I know as we know it right now, and again, it's still very fresh. It'll be an ongoing investigation throughout the night. I'm going to leave here and go up to Deputy Magli's home, see his wife and his kids, and his family that is there. We'll have more information as it becomes available, but that's what I know right now.
Sheriff, how old's the deputy?
30.
30 years old.
Sheriff, how difficult is it for you to have to prepare to deliver this news and go visit the family?
It's what you do. It's what I do. It's your job, but there's nothing harder. I mean, it's one of those things that you can't prepare for it. It's one of those things that you have to do, and to say it's a tragedy is an understatement. There's no words that can make any sense of it. There's nothing that you can express. Their life is forever changed, never be the same. Over some drunk who's got 16 felony convictions and who's driving with suspended license, who's fleeing from the cops, who's driving like a maniac. I mean, that's what it's all about, is, some jerk who killed a deputy.
Sheriff, this is the worst part of your job, having to deal with this and this kind of thing, I would imagine. What do you the message to the rest of your deputies out there? I mean, that risk their lives every day like this.
Keep your head high, stay strong, stay tough, continue to do what we do. And Deputy Magli was trying to protect people. He was trying to keep others from being hurt by this guy who's driving like a maniac, drunk, reckless, going to hurt somebody. So, he stepped up like cops do and tried to keep people from being hurt, and he lost his life in the process. This is something when all that's going on out there about people, attacking cops, attacking law enforcement, people who are doing that need to think twice about it. They really do.
As far as the suspect, any injuries to him, or is he in the hospital right now, or where is he?
No, he's in custody. In fact, he's still up here at the scene. He's, as usually is the case with drunks like that, he flipped the car, rolled it over, severe damage, but he's not injured at all.
Sheriff, you said they started like 4:20, 4:25. About how long was this whole process before that happened? Are we talking a couple of minutes of him going back and forth? Or?
Probably total amount of time, it was probably about 9 minutes. The time of impact was 4:34, and the call was at 4:25, so about 9 minutes.
What was his first name again, the suspect?
What's that?
What's his first name again?
Robert Allen, and I spelled his last name for him.
What were his other priors for?
I don't know. You can look it up. It's I know. I've looked at it, and right now, to give you a summary, most of it's property crime. He was last released from the Florida Department of Corrections, the state prison system, September 18th of 2017. He's on probation. What I saw of it and all these prior convictions, 16 felony convictions. Most of it's property crime from what I saw. And again, he's got a suspended driver's license for a variety of different reasons.
Is he from this area?
So the address that's on his driver's license and the address we have for him is down in Manatee County in Bradenton. But he says he doesn't live there. He says he's a transient and he's living out of his truck.
So what kind of vehicle was he driving?
It's a pickup truck, white pickup truck.
Sheriff, just thoughts and prayers to you guys.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And just ask everybody to, again, keep Deputy Magli and his wife, his kids, his family, his mom and dad, and all his family in your thoughts and prayers. And we had a lot of already outpouring of support from the community, and we appreciate that. So we'll give you more information as we know it. I don't anticipate anything more. I think you pretty much got what happened, and but we'll release anything more. I don't anticipate anything more tonight, but if more develops, we'll try and get it out or update it tomorrow.
Do we have a photo of the deputy that we...
Yeah, we'll probably do that. Yeah. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Sheriff.